Hello, welcome to the winter edition of Bio 11 with me, Professor Joan Stevens. I am quite excited to be guiding you on this journey through Bio 11. I think this is an exceptional course, and I can say that I didn't create the course, I deliver it, but the people who created it are really, really wise, wonderful people with wonderful experience in curriculum design. Some of the topics that we're going to cover are extraordinarily relevant right now, like your health and well-being, some baseline data about that, climate change, which is ever increasingly an issue to be really aware about and pay attention to, nutrition, mindfulness, COVID-19, especially considering what's happening right now in and around Pasadena with that. So given that I love this course, I love teaching it, I just want to caution you that it's 15 weeks of instruction has been compressed down to 5 weeks. So normally we say, expect to spend about 12 hours a week, which I think is totally reasonable. But please understand that everything is so compressed that now it's 3 times that. So expect to spend between 30 and 40 hours a week on this class if you want to succeed. I don't say that to scare you, unless it works. I really want you to be aware that unless you are extraordinarily organized and self-motivated, this class is going to be not so good, not so fun. And I love biology. I love the topics that we cover in this class. I want you to love biology too. I want you to be uplifted by what you learn. I want you to be excited about all these opportunities to share stuff from our course with your family and with your communities. My concern is that with this pace, usually it's 6 weeks, which is still a struggle, but 5 weeks is like, whoa, that you will be demoralized. I don't want that to happen. So please think realistically about what your commitments are. If you have a full-time job, this is not the course for you. If you just had a baby, I wouldn't do it. If you just fell in love, like, do that. Save biology for the 15-week course. Anyway, so yes, indeed. Looking through my little notes here. The course is fully online, so you don't have to come to campus, which is probably not a big surprise, but also we don't have synchronous meetings, which means there's no like classes scheduled from 12 to 1 and you have to be on Zoom. In fact, the course is designed so that it's all online. There are some group activities online, a lot of stuff you just do by yourself. There's sometimes discussion posts that you do together. That's really the only group activity. But it's rigorous. That's a lot of assignments, a lot of content. Some kind of simultaneously, like the lecture and the lab that both have due dates on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights. So I will open up that week's modules on Sunday at midnight. Don't wait until Wednesday night to get started on the Wednesday module because that won't work. You got to put in like every day, think of it like a full-time job. In fact, if you can get as much of it done like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then the later due dates like Thursday and Friday content that's due, if you already have that done, then you can ask questions if you were confused, or it's going to be really important to be on top of things and try to get stuff done as soon as you can. Okay, just like that's a little hand holding, like it's supposed to be a pep talk. Do you feel inspired? I don't know. If it's going to scare you away and you're like, I'm not going to take it now, that might be a good thing too. So just to be honest about that. So yes, here's where I'm supposed to be supportive. Even though we don't meet face to face, I want you to know that I'm here for you, which is true. Like I want you to love biology. I want you to have a feeling of success. I would love for you to pass the class, but I don't know you yet to know if this class would be great and you're going to be totally fired up, or if it's going to be like getting hit on the head with a hammer every week, like you didn't do this, you didn't do that, now it's too much. So indeed, it's not just a computer class. Like I'm a real person and I will do everything I can to try to get to know who you are as real people. It helps if you give me a little bit to make that possible. There will be a lot of communication from me. There's announcements that will go out every week. There's little preview videos with, actually those were made in the fall. So some of the content will be relative to current events that already happened, but the course content's all the same. So I didn't create new ones of those because honestly, with 5 weeks of getting everything ready here, It's just a little much. Indeed, what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, so ideally you send me messages through Canvas and not through jstevens1@pcc.edu. Canvas is just a good way to keep track of all that stuff. And Canvas is how to navigate the course. Always go through the modules tab. Like the course is designed so that everything you see when you click on the modules tab on the left side is, then you go through everything sequentially as it is designed. To get started for the course, you want to click through the week 0 module and all that stuff. If our class starts on Wednesday, I think the 6th, the week 0 modules are due by Thursday night at midnight. Get it done by Wednesday or sooner, okay? And the check-in assignment in that week 0 module is critical to keep your spot in class. So if you don't have that done by Thursday night, I will assume that you changed your mind and you're not going to be in the class. It's helpful if you email me if that's how you feel, because then I know instead of wondering. Anyway, I do look forward to class. I love this content. I love my students at PCC. I've really, it's part of what I do. I enjoy my work. PCC is a really wonderful community, and I'm glad that you get to be part of it. I hope to see you and talk to you via Zoom or wherever soon. Take care.